Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad to have you back and I hope you enjoy this video. Today is going to be slightly different and it has the potential to be a little bit controversial. So I want to talk about mediumship and I want to talk about it from the perspective of a medium, of a working medium. So I've been a medium since I remember existing, since I remember being a person. I used to have all these experiences and communicate with beings that weren't in a body like us. You can call them ghosts if you want. I had many experiences, many interactions, many visions, loads of it. Growing up, it was very scary at points, and other times it was very blissful and very beautiful. But I always thought that spirits, what I saw as spirits, were people who died and just lingered around and were here to come and help us, or to come and say, look, life doesn't end after the death of the physical body. But things evolve, and I think that from my perspective of being a medium for so long, and I've worked with the public, passing messages from the departed for many years, and I have a unique view of what it is, of what happens and how things happen. And I think it's time for me to talk about it. So a lot of people don't agree with it. They say it's just gobbledygoo and it's just cuckoo or whatever. I've been called many names in the past, just a witch even, for doing the work. Other people are very into it, and they do believe it and they live by it. And that was me for many years. This was reality. Reality was there is more beyond the physical body. There is a spirit. We are all divine sparks inhabiting a different body, and we're here for the experience, for the evolution, and sometime in the future, when we're ready, we'll move on to different lives, different bodies, whatever. The way I saw it was, I saw everything as separate. So there was me, the medium, I was the messenger, I was almost like the phone line, yeah, and I served as an intermediary for the departed, or for the angels, or for the guides, or the power animals, or for whoever. I channeled loads of different beings. But what if things aren't exactly like that? So mediumship goes from has a perspective, or goes from the perception that there is separation, that I am a person, I die, I leave my body behind, and my spirit keeps going until it's ready to, some people believe, go to heaven or hell, whatever, or to reincarnate in a different body. But we see it, we spiritualists see it as we're all separate, we're all different beings. Me, the spirits, God, we're all separate. Yeah, we all have divine sparks, we're all the children of God, but we are all separate. What if it's not that? So if you've watched any of my videos, you know I've been on a spiritual journey for quite a long time now. And within the journey, our consciousness changes. Our perspective of ourselves and of life changes. And the whole The whole reason or the whole point of the spiritual journey, it's to bring you from the perspective of I am a separate person, a body, to I am one with everything. There's nothing outside of me. And through this journey, as I went along in the journey and my consciousness started seeing things in different ways, I came to a point where I don't see the separation. Me, the spirits, you, God, there is just one. We're all the same. Now, there is the illusion that we're people. I'm a person with a body. That's what we see, but that's not reality. So what we see around us, every perspective, whatever perspective we look at things, we're always looking from a perspective, from a point of view. And if we're looking from a point of view, it means that there's a different point of view or a different perspective, which means we're in duality. We're believing in separation. The more you start understanding your true self, who you really are, the more you understand that me, spirits, there's no separation. They're not outside of me. They are who I am. So let's back up a little bit, because this can be a little bit shocking for you if you are a spiritualist. And for others, they might use it to say, oh, then it's all your imagination. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's your imagination. I'm just saying that when you step back from the person, step back from duality, step back from different perspectives, you start understanding that there is only the true self. So it doesn't matter if it's a spirit, if it's a guide, if it's an angel, an archetype, they are all the one, the only one. So when I sit down with somebody and I tell them, I can see, imagine, for example, I can see your grandmother here and she's giving this message and she's saying this about you and blah, blah, blah. The reason why I can see and I can know what the message is and what the person used to look like and now it's showing up as a ghost, it's because that entity is me. It's not your grandmother. It's not your guide. It's me. But this me, it's the same you. There is no separation. So when you let go of the person, of the perspective, of the world, of the duality, you understand that there's nothing at all outside of ourselves. And I know this is very difficult to get your head around. It's difficult possibly to accept, but this is how I see it. This is what experience has shown me. I was the biggest believer in there's me, there's spirit, there's God. And as I went through the journey, the spiritual journey, and I went from being a person and I stepped up into the different expansions and perspectives of consciousness, I realized that none of that is real. So ultimately, mediumship is not real. It's not real. But again, we're not real either. We do exist, but everything is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. Me and you, we're the same entity, we're the same one, experiencing, expressing itself. There's no separation. There's no guide or spirit behind you. It's all me. It's all you. It's all one. So I'm going to leave you with this. Just think about it. Don't go too deep into it if it's too controversial. Just play with the possibility. Okay, just step back and think, what if this is true? And you'll start seeing life in a different way. Okay, I hope this was a good video for you, that it can bring some more clarity and some knowledge and understanding. That's what I'm here for. I try to speak from my experience because I think it's important to pass on the experience, not just what we read in a book. It's important to talk from experiential knowledge and put it out there so that other people can take a little bit more information with them and relate maybe. But I hope it serves you, and I hope to see you back here again for my next video. Meanwhile, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.